But let's take another example. Okay, they're out there saying that I claim to be the Punisher. No, 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 no. That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said at all. They chopped up the fucking video. Because if you go back and listen to the original video, the original unedited video.
Your video, your little banner there says James Paul Vonhelton, the Punisher.
I know that, and that's.
Yeah, but
see, there you go.
That's called parody.
Yes.
That's called parody. That's called owning that shit and turning it round and saying, guess what? I'm laughing at you.
Yes. Well, the thing of it is, here's the thing. I've never actually claimed that. What I claimed in the original video is to be a real-life interpretation of that fictitious character. I've never claimed to actually... In fact, I even said in one video that Frank Castle is a work of fiction. I already know he's a work of fiction. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I bent over fucking backwards to explain why I say what I say. But see, they cut that part out of the fucking hate video. And so when they post their little hate video, Vonhelton is a Punisher, Vonhelton is a vampire, Vonhelton is a terrorist, Vonhelton is vigilante, Vonhelton is this, Vonhelton is that. But see,
relax, calm down, 6 in the morning.
Yeah, and again, this brings us straight back to what I can see quite clearly as being the sport of baiting Vonhelton.
Right.
Because all it would take, even though we've been chatting, you know, for the last couple of hours, I'm sure if I was to do a video chopping up your stuff in the spirit of fun, yeah, you would possibly have a similar reaction to it if it were not for the fact that we've discussed it and you know that I'm putting it up as a lampoon parody.
Legions of fucking Muslim terrorists want me dead, but yet not one of them has shown up on my door. Why is that? Why is that? What do you think that is, man? Huh? You think it could be because they got word that Vonhelton really was the fucking Punisher, and that he really did kick the shit out of a lot of gangbangers and a lot of terrorist groups? But let's take another example. Okay, they're out there saying that I claim to be the Punisher. No, 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 no. That's not what I said at all.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Does that make any fucking sense to you? Does it? Does it make any sense to you at all? Huh? Does that make... They'll let a Somali terrorist into their fucking country, but they won't let the Punisher in to stop the terrorist. Isn't that something? Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. So apparently Canada loves Somali terrorists, but doesn't love the people that try to stop the terrorists. And apparently that is Canada's official policy. Until I hear from Canada's government, that must be Canada's official policy. Is, oh, we'll let Somali terrorists into our country with AK-47s, RPGs, and mortars. But if the Punisher wants to come into Canada unarmed, oh, well, we can't let him in, because he might harm our precious terrorists that we want to cultivate. Yeah. You think I'm kidding, right? You think I'm joking? What do you think the first thing out of that lady cop's mouth was? Well, you look like the Punisher. Do you have guns? That was the first thing out of her mouth. She knew who I was. She knew exactly who the fuck I was. She knew exactly who the fuck I was. You can't miss a big fucking white skull on my chest. You know. Oh, you gotta have guns. No, actually, I use the terrorist guns. I don't need to use my guns. I can use their guns. Of course she knew who I was. Fuck yes, she knew. Do I look like the Punisher? I more than look like the Punisher. Yeah, the Somali terrorists, it's okay for those same police officers there at the border, Canadian border, to allow Somali terrorists to walk right on by. But if you're the Punisher, you get detained. You get stopped. Oh, well, we need to see your guns. Well, I ain't packing any guns. Well, we need to see them anyway. And they x-rayed all my baggage. They x-rayed everything. They even x-rayed me, for fuck's sake. No guns. Okay? And I'm sitting here watching ex-convicts. I'm sitting here watching people with prison tats all up and down their arms. They're walking right on by. I'm seeing Somali terrorists walking right on by. I'm seeing Muslim terrorists walking right on by. I'm seeing fucking people that look like fucking Nazi skinheads. They're walking right on by. Nobody gets stopped but the Punisher. Gee, I wonder why that is, Canada. I wonder why that is. We got to cultivate our diversity by having Nazi skinheads, Muslim terrorists, Somali terrorists, and fucking ex-cons that want to kill and rape and pillage. But if we want the Punisher, no, can't have him in Canada. No, can't have him in Canada. He might be a dangerous influence, goddammit. Right, Canada? Isn't that right, Canada? He might be a dangerous influence to our people, so we can't let him in the border. God damn it. Fucking hilarious. I'm sitting here watching them. I'm sitting here watching them go by. I'm sitting here watching them go by. Ex-cons, terrorists of every flavor you can think of. People with criminal records, man, because you can see the prison tats right on their arms. They're walking right on by. You know, nothing said. Not one word said, man. Not one word. But if you're the Punisher, and you want to stop crime, and you want to do good to people, and you want to help people, you want to save lives, oh, you're not allowed in Canada. It's true. It's true. It's absolutely fucking true. Somali terrorists, right there in Toronto, with AK-47s, RPGs, and mortars. But if I want to come into Canada to go to Toronto to stop them, I'm the bad guy. That is almost a direct quote from Canada, from the Canadian Border Authority. That is almost a direct quote. It's fucking hilarious. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I want to see the Canadian Border Authority get out there with their little 45 and take on RPGs and AK-47s. You guys just charge right out there, motherfuckers, and maybe I'll follow you. Maybe. Maybe. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
But let's take another example. Okay, they're out there saying that I claim to be the Punisher. No. That's not what I said at all.
You say I'm not the Punisher? Fuck you. I've been the Punisher. I was a Punisher before Punisher was ever famous. Before anybody even knew who the fuck the Punisher was. I was the Punisher. I've been beat up. I've been stabbed. I've been shot at. I've been fucking hung on a hook and left to die. Dumbasses. What the fuck are you doing? Have you been out in the street? Fuck no. Hiding behind your goddamn computer. You don't even have the fucking guts to cam the fuck up and face me face to face. Dumbasses. You don't fucking know me. Busting up fucking drug lords and shit. Arizona, Florida, Maine, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, North Dakota. I've been all over this fucking country. My parents don't even know half the shit I've done. You know, I told my parents, I said, I'm looking for a good woman, which was the truth. But in the process of looking for a good woman, I also did my part, too. Because those bitches took my children's lives, and they need to fucking pay. You're right. Frank Castle is a work of fiction. I'm not. And you need to get that through your fucking head, dumbasses. Anyway, you know, I've faced down my enemies. You know, I've had my killer come right into my fucking house, and I'm sitting there talking to a man who was coming to kill me. And I'm sitting there dialoguing with him. My parents is in there packing shit, and I'm sitting there dialoguing with a man who come to my house to kill me. I've been beat up. I've been beat up because I went after some of these drug lords. And because I went after the pimps. And I went after the scum of this fucking earth. You don't fucking know me. My parents don't even know half the shit I've done. Of course, they probably will now, but irregardless. You know, I'm in Killeen, Texas, fighting against the pimps. I saved 5 women from prostitution. I put my ass on the line. I got shot at, motherfuckers. Okay? I saved 5 of them. Couldn't save the 6th one, a German girl. I couldn't save her. I saw her take off in a truck, and that was the last I ever saw of her. So all you assholes get on there, hey, he's just faking, his guns is fake, he's a fake, he's a... Fuck you. Get your skinny little ass out there, and you try to make a difference. Because I have. And yeah, I asked too many questions, and because of that, my 2 boys are dead. I know that now. I didn't know it then, didn't realize it then, got frustrated, got mad, got pissed off, but I didn't know who to get pissed off at because at the time I didn't know about this New World Order thing. I knew about the Knights Templar and how crooked they were. I knew about the Masons and how crooked they were. I knew how crooked Eastern Star was, but I didn't quite put the whole thing together at the time, you know?
But let's take another example. Okay, they're out there saying that I claim to be the Punisher. No. That's not what I said at all.
You think it could be because they got word that Vonhelton really was the fucking Punisher? And that he really did kick the shit out of a lot of gangbangers and a lot of terrorist groups?
But let's take another example. Okay, they're out there saying that I claim to be the Punisher. No. That's not what I said at all.
You say I'm not the Punisher? Fuck you. I've been the Punisher. I was a Punisher before Punisher was ever famous. Before anybody even knew who the fuck the Punisher was. I was the Punisher.